Get ready for the dictation. Start. Against the order dated 11/7/2003 in writ petition number 47303 of 1999, the petitioners approached the Supreme Court by means of civil appeal number 1734 of 2003, which was allowed by the Supreme Court, with a direction that since the workman had also filed writ petition number 13679 of 2000 challenging the award dated 30th of July 1999, rejecting the adjudication case number 64 of 1989, and the basic issue involved in both the writ petitions was with regard to status of the workmen concerned, that is, whether they were contract laborers or whether they were employee of the appellant corporation. It would be appropriate for the High Court to take up both the writ petitions together for disposal. After this civil appeal was allowed on 15th September 2005, both the writ petitions number 47303 of 1999 and 13679 of 2000 were taken up together by the High Court. The High Court dismissed both the writ petitions in one case, upholding the order of Labour Commissioner for grant of equal pay / remuneration to the workmen engaged through contractor as that of regular workmen of the thermal power plant, on the ground that they performed similar nature of work and therefore they were entitled for similar benefits. With regard to the adjudication case number 64 of 1989, the writ petition number 13679 of 2000 filed by the laborers / workmen, the award of tribunal dated 30/7/1999 was upheld on the ground that the industrial tribunal had come to the correct conclusion, after considering all evidence on record, that these workmen were employed through the contractors registered under the provisions of the Contract Labour Regulation and Abolition Act 1970. The moment assignment is completed, the contract also comes to an end automatically. The workmen had no direct concern or connection with the principal employer and therefore they were not entitled for regularization. Against the judgment and order dated 9/4/2007 dismissing the writ petition number 47303 of 1999, Panki Thermal Power Station again filed special leave petition before the Supreme Court, which was allowed, and the order of Labour Commissioner awarding same pay / remuneration to contractual labourer as given to the regular employees of the power plant was set aside. The judgment of the High Court was held to have not clarified the situation whether the work done by the contractual labourers and regular employees was same in nature. The Supreme Court observed that the pleadings and material on record led by both the parties seems not to have been correctly appreciated, and the conclusion arrived at that they were workmen performing the same duties as were being performed by the regular employees was without considering the material evidence on record. The order of Labour Commissioner as affirmed in the writ petition number 47303 of 1999 was set aside, and the matter was remanded to the Commissioner to decide it afresh by the Supreme Court, void its judgment and order dated 11/2009. As of now, the Counsel for Petitioners has argued that with regard to the similarity of nature of work or otherwise performed by contract labourer and regular employees of the thermal power plant, the dispute is pending before the Labour Commissioner. But one thing is clear from the judgment of the Honourable Supreme Court, that the terms and conditions of the employment of the workman, including the respondent number 2, having been held to be governed by the Contract Labour Regulation and Abolition Act 1970 and the Contract Labour Regulation and Abolition Rules 1975, it is undisputed that the respondent number 2 being engaged through contractor would only continue till the contract continued. The contract ended on 15/9/1991 and therefore the services of workman respondent number 2 stood automatically terminated without any further action by the principal employer. Stop.